The Deadman, Undertaker Trickster. He's a new gen. This footage is courtesy of J City. He's very versatile at 4-star. He has several different builds. This one is yellow, purple finisher. Enzo Amore and The Miz are training. You thought you were done using The Miz. But The Miz at 5K becomes a useful trainer in this build for the Deadman. The trick here is getting our first yellow move, which creates silence gems, and the finisher loaded so they can run back to back. That middle yellow move is the one that's going to help us do that. This middle yellow move makes a 1x4 area into purple. So that's going to load our finisher. And the reason we want these loaded at the same time is because they work in tandem. The yellow changes the bottom 5 rows of the board, 35 gems, into silence gems. Silence gems, when matched by your opponent, don't increase his MP. The finisher destroys silence gems. Normally 21, but with the Miz it's 27. So 27 times however much these gems are worth. 64K on that move. Baron Corbin's a striker, he's kicking out. But look, our first 2 yellow moves almost fully loaded again. The first one is, so we're going to throw more silence gems on the board. If we get a nice cascade here, we might finish him off right here. Not so much. He's going to get off one of his moves, but he's not going to be able to do his multi-gem destroy. So now we're going to change an area into purple. This is going to end the match. So that's one build with the Deadman. Yellow, purple. But I remember saying at the beginning of my video, and the reason I remember is because it was only about 2.5 minutes ago, is that he's very versatile. So here's another build, and this one makes him a pain in the butt to face. It's a submission build. So we're taking out the tombstone. We're putting in this submission, which is a chokehold. It is a very low charge, but we're using Bray Wyatt and zombie Kevin Owens to get that submission charged early, because we want to get it off fast and take away the MP advantage that our opponent might have. So our silence gems go out first, so that when he kicks out of this submission, any matches that he makes aren't going to help recharge his moves. This submission with Kevin Owens is going to last 7 turns, and it's 7 times just about 6,000. So you're looking about 40k damage with this full submission. And it's only a 6 or 7 charge. I think it's 6. You can all make comments about why I don't have that information in front of me, but I'm just winging this. So Baron had all his MP drained. Silence Gem didn't allow him to increase any MP now. Now we've got a couple more moves loaded and ready to go here. The other move that was swapped out was this purple move we brought in. This is a trap gem move. You lay down 6 trap gems. When you break them, they become silence gems, lots of them. When your opponent breaks them, they steal health. So now we run our sub. We've laid the trap gems down on gems that Baron is going to break. So watch when he breaks this row, Health from him to us, lots of it. And now the sub finishes him off. So a health steal submission combination. Talk about pain in the butts to face in feuds. Let's see how Deadman does against the ultimate feud pain, Razor Ramon. The trick is us getting our submission off before he does. No problem, because we've got Bray Wyatt. Zombie KO will make this submission last 7 turns. So even though Razor's got his 2 reds loaded, moves that are always seem to be loaded when you face Razor Ramon, those are going to go bye-bye. The silence gems go out. Now the submission for 7 turns. Razor's going to be down to 0 MP. This is the same build we saw in the last match. The bottom 5 into silence gems, the purple trap gem move, and the chokehold finisher. So 7 turns will take Razor down to 0 MP. Usually the AI loves to have Razor's moves full, so I'm sure once he kicks out of this, he'll get some sort of red cascade to fill those up again. Yeah, there he goes. So we're a little short of being able to sub him down again. So we're going to have to live through 1 Razor Ramon sub at least. So when you face him in feuds, you're just expecting that. But it's good when you're going against him to have a guy who can limit the damage. And the way to do that is to have a quick sub guy of your own. If you've got a high charge move, it might be a guy who does tons and tons of damage, but if it takes long to charge, when Razor drains your MP down to 0, you're going to be dead meat against him. He's going to put his trap gems out, creating silence gems. We get a nice wild card, so now our submission is full. Now he is not in danger of getting moves off soon, so we're not going to do our submission right away. We're going to make another move to fill those other 2. Now we can get these off in sequence, which is always preferable. Not necessary, but preferable. 35 silence gems. Trap gems. 6 of them. He's going to prioritize purple and red, so those reds up in the top right are likely matches he's going to make. Each one of those will steal about 6k health for us. Now we put our submission out. So in addition to the 6k per turn on these 7 turns of submission, he's going to give us 18k health, 36k health. So this taking him right down again. So just a tremendous guy to have your lineup in a feud, not only for when you're facing guys like Razor and Eddie, who are quick sub guys, Slick Ric Flair, but as defense. You may not ever use them on offense, but your opponents are going to have to face this guy and his quick submission, and they're going to hate it. I know some of our top guys in our faction who have zombie Stone Cold Steve Austin, who's a killer. They didn't like facing Deadman, because Deadman with those silence gems takes away the gems that zombie needs. So there is another build here, trap gems with Jinder Mahal. Not going to show you that. Not a big fan of it. If you want to see that, Ed Doggy Dog from the Haven, great guy, has a video on YouTube that you can go and see. Check it out. The Deadman is for real. He makes a lot of opponents rest in peace.